Hi everyone, welcome back. How are you doing? I feel like it's been a while since I have talked with you. I had a lot that happened. I had my live classes and I showed you that video. I also injured my back for a second time and I have been recovering from that. So I will talk to you about some updates as I go, but I want to get started painting this one. I will say this should be short and sweet. I'm going to do a ribbon pour with negative space, kind of like I did for the purple one, the purple and blues with the pearls and metallics. So I'll talk to you about it all, but let's get started. Let's paint. All right, so I'm gonna be using, instead of just regular black for this one, I'm actually going to be using, this is regular oxide black. And this is pearl blue mixed with black, and it looks like Pebeo's iridescent blue black. So I'm going to mix these two together for the base. So it's not exactly going to be negative space, like a solid color negative space. It will have a little bit of design, but I think the colors will blend nice and hopefully give a little bit of a shimmer. And then for the colors, I am going to use a copper, a gold, a pearl blue, and a pearl violet. And that's it. It's going to be super simple. I am using smaller cups as well so that I don't pour too much paint on there because I do want to leave some of the negative space. But let's go ahead and get started with this part. I'm just going to layer kind of big chunky layers of each of these. And I am going to pour down the side to get the layers on top of one another. And then this is going to be my base. And I think I'm going to kind of ribbon pour that part as well. So it's kind of going to be like a double ribbon pour. And I probably should have painted my sides black on this one because the pearlescent paints are very transparent, but I think that is enough. I might add one. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna see how this goes as is. So I've already got paint everywhere now. All right, so I'm gonna start like this. And then I'm gonna ribbon pour around it. No, I feel like I do need a little bit more black. I'm gonna put black in these spaces. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of black in these spaces, but also I'm gonna save a little bit and pour it around the edges so that I don't lose all the beautiful blue that I have. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on camera, but this is such a pretty color. Okay, yeah, that's plenty now, but I'll have a pretty blue color afterwards when I take it off the table. Next up, I'm going to layer it right here. I'm gonna do, what do I want to come out first? I think I want my gold. And I'm really only gonna layer this like 2 times, I think. Okay, so this is the blue next. A little update on my plants. Because I had hurt my back, I ended up not being able to come out. I couldn't really walk that well for a while, so I ended up not being able to come out and completely forgot about my plants for a little while. So 2 of them I am reviving outside, and I think they should probably stay outside because I took the window, I replaced my door in my garage and the window is gone. So there's like no sunlight in here. So I have to take them out periodically. So I think maybe one of them might live on my porch instead. And then I am very proud of myself because I am reviving this plant. So this plant was dead, completely dead, and I have brought it back to life. So while it may not be, I killed it originally, but I have brought it back to life and I do think it's going to flower again. So I'm actually super excited about that too. Okay, all right, back to layering. So I am now going to layer my husband just said, just go ahead and buy some succulents, Molly. So I might do that, but I am not giving up. I'm not giving up yet. All right, so I've got a little bit more, and I actually think that maybe that's plenty. I want this to really just be maybe one more. I don't know. I can always stop the cup early. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, move that out of the way. Give that a torch. This is so pretty just by itself. Okay, I'm gonna pour out of the side, and I kind of want, I don't know, I kind of feel like I want almost like that same like butterfly pattern. And I wonder how these, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Oh, and I've got a little part that I don't necessarily love there. I might regret that. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, it looks like a mess now, but fingers crossed that this is gonna turn out okay. All right, I'm going to stretch up to this corner first. Okay, I've got that off that side. Now off this side. Ooh! Oh, these are so cool. And those pearls. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more torch right now. Okay. I mean, I'm not like super duper loving this inside. I might try this one more time without doing that center swirl / design, but let's see what happens. I feel like I got something. Yep, I did get a little something right there. Okay, now towards you. No, paint's already over. Weight of the paint is already over on this side, so I'm gonna go down, leaving some negative space. But I do kind of want that one little part to go off the edge there. Okay. I love everything about this except the center. So now I have to decide what to do in that center. Do I pour maybe a little bit more? Through there. Let me see, do I have any more in these cups? Maybe I come through here. I just wanted to like break some of that up. And then I've got my regular black here. And where do I start and where do I end? I'm trying to follow the lines that are here. Maybe up through here. Follow it that way. It's giving a very layered look now. Okay, I'm starting to like this again. I do feel like it needs one more. Don't know if I'll have enough. And now I do feel like it needs one layer. What do we think? I don't know what I think yet. I don't know what I think yet. Okay, I have a little bit left in here. Oh, was that the right move? I don't know. Okay. I gave it another focal point, but I feel like maybe I should. You know what? No, I'm going to leave it. I don't necessarily love that I did that curlicue there. I wish I'd have kept it in lines, but it anchors the eye right there. All right, for just trying this concept out, I do like it. I'm very interested to see how it dries. So I'm going to leave it and then I'll show you. Super different for me, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like adding the extra black lines through it gave it so much more depth, and I really like that. Jury is still out on my little swirly cue. Some people will love that. Some people will hate it probably. But here is the background. You can see that's the pearl mixed with the black. Oh no, I just touched it. Oh no. Just kidding. We'll fix that. This is I have to be, my like depth perception here. That's the pearl violet. And I'm assuming this is the pearl blue over top right here. But that's the copper and the gold. This intersection is going to be really interesting to see how it dries. So I think this is all going to come down to how this dries. Now, I will say some of the metallic colors are like bleeding into the black here. But again, it's really going to come down to how this dries. But I don't know. This is different. I'm going to give this another try, maybe with violet as the base mixed with black, and we'll see how that comes out. But I don't know, y'all. Let's see how it dries. When I walked out to the studio and saw how this one dried, I could not be happier, honestly. The colors, the way they dried, it really surprised me. I was most worried about this like copper color here, but it blended with the purple as the perfect accent, and it even created this like lighter magenta, almost purple. So pretty. The pearl blue that I mixed in, the pearl blue with the black, there are so many details of it from the background. The colors are so bright. I feel like even if I hadn't put any of the extra lines and played with the middle, I do feel like I wouldn't have liked it as much. I'm still not sure if I like this curlicue that was through here. I think maybe it would have been better if I had just kept going with the line. But I mean, the pearls, the metallics, I do like the overlay. It gives more dimension to it to add those colors back, the base colors back over top. But wow. Let me see if I can get it. Look at how that shines. Super fun. So I think I am going to give this another try with a little bit different design. This one I'm not going to add. The next one I'm not going to add the parts over the top. And I think I'm going to try silver instead and see how that reacts. But I am super happy with this. I love the contrast of this one, the lines, the motion. Yep, super happy. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy painting. Bye.